Hi guys. This is the start of a rather rambly stream. Give me a moment. I'm just going to turn some of the sound down. Uh, yeah, there we go. Okay. I'm just going to try and ramble a bit about the lore because there's some weird bits and pieces. There's something which I noticed when first playing through the game. This is my completed game character, by the way. I tried to make him look like me, but I ended up making Brett McKenzie from Flight of the Conchords. Anyway, so to those of you that aren't aware, actually no, don't watch this video until you've completed the game. Spoilers. Grr. But yes, hello summoning people. There's something weird about the sky that happens when you reach a certain point in the game. I think it's when you kill your third Lord of Cinder. The sky changes. It doesn't change in Irithyll, as I just thought I should point out here. Also, Crescent Moon. It's kind of important to what's going on up there. But yes. Okay. So I shall show you where the sky has changed, and it's not in Irithyll. It changes. In Lothric. And well, I saw that yesterday someone put up a post on Reddit about it, but it is something that I had also noticed. I think that most people have noticed it, but it's got some weird implications. Yeah, there we go. And someone pointed out something which I hadn't quite noticed, which is that the tree things are growing towards the sun, and which seems to be the dark side now. And yeah, if you look and oh, that dragon. Oh yeah, his message has been related. Yeah, it looks like there's a beam trailing down to somewhere over there, which, well, it's more or less where Firelink is. Over in that general direction is where Firelink Shrine is, the one that you start the game in. Or Untended Graves. There's timey-wimey stuff. I think that Untended Graves is the current one, and that the Firelink that you start the game in is one in the future. Because this game likes cycles. So I reckon there's 3 main cycles, but I'll go into that in another video. Just thought the sky thing was kind of interesting, but yeah, there's one thing in particular that I want to point out concerning the location of our giant friend. Okay, so in the Profaned Capital, there's issues with the Profaned Flame, kind of unsurprisingly. So, well, I think it was the flame that profaned the capital that we may have to wait for a DLC for that to happen. It says, I think I've got the spell here. Here it is, Profaned Flame. Yeah, it says the fire, born of the sky, is said to have incinerated naught but human flesh. But this place is underground. How the hell did it get here? There's a crack in the ceiling there, which is the only way that it could have come in. Yeah, that is the only way it could have come in. This place is just underground, so yeah. But there is a location above this, which I think might be the origin of it. If I... let's find the place for it. Yeah, this is probably the best bonfire to get a look. Because, well, you can see lots of things from here. You can see... Actually, no, it's probably not the best place. I should have thought about this stream more before I did it. But yes, the mistake has been made. Okay. Oh yeah, because I used the coiled sword. May as well just pull the lever before I go. Whoop. Okay. That was a strange jump. Okay, so if I go to, yeah, here it is. It's not suited. Yeah, let's go for this one. This bonfire. You can see a lot of interesting things going on. I apologise. Move that out of the way. Okay, so we know the profaned capital is under Irithyll, not only because it's geographically where it is in the game, but it's also where Pontiff Sullivan found the profaned flame. And up there, I believe you'll find, is the entrance to the Carthus Catacombs. Up there seems to be more or less where you fight the Abyss Watchers. So with that in mind, and that over there, okay, no, not quite, okay, over there is the entrance to Irithyll Dungeon, which is the area that you go through in order to access the Profaned Capital. I think that the Profaned Flame came from Carthus. Also, something I want to point out here, there's one of the worm dudes down there. So clearly Aldrich was doing stuff with Sullivan aside from just consuming gods. Or at least Rosario is somehow connected to this. But yes, if I travel to Carthus... Actually, no, let's go to the Old King. No, it's not that one. Yeah, High Lord Wolnir. Who, well, I reckon that High King Wolnir is the ancestor of Yorm, as Yorm is supposed to be the descendant of a conqueror, and Wolnir is described as a conqueror, and is clearly from a time previous to Yorm. It says that he destroyed the crowns of lords and stuff, but yeah. Well, you see Wolnir consumed by the Abyss, which I can't travel to. But yes, Wolnir being consumed by the Abyss is the thing that leads me to... oh, those rocks up there are untextured. I had not noticed that. But yeah, Wolnir is being consumed by the Abyss. And in this room over here, I believe it is, you can get a pyromancy tome, dark pyromancies. So it seems that the denizens of Carthus were doing some experiments with pyromancy and dark things. I think that they worked out how to burn the Abyss as a fuel. Since, well, in the first Dark Souls there was a theory that loads of people seem to subscribe to, which seems not unreasonable, that humanity was the fuel for the fire. And the Abyss has corrupted humanity. So, I think, well, if you burn a corrupted fuel, surely the flame that you get isn't quite as pure. Now, where could Carthus have learned about its weird pyromancy stuff? Oh, I don't know. It's not like the remains of Lost Izalith are down here or anything, no. But yeah, that, in general, well, that is, yeah, that's my idea of where the Profaned Flame came from. I think that the people who lived in Carthus experimented with burning the Abyss. Again, you see Wolnir consumed by the Abyss, so clearly something related to the Abyss was here. It would also explain why the Abyss Watchers are directly overhead, since, well, they'd be overwatching what's consumed Wolnir, unsurprisingly. But yeah, I think the Pyromancers of Carthus learnt to burn the Abyss, and that is the Profaned Flame. And then somehow it rained down on Yorm. I'm not entirely sure how. Well, it doesn't seem to have rained down on Yorm exactly, I suppose. It rained down on his capital. and it says that it burns only human flesh. Which leads me to possibly the final point of this weird lore ramble that I intend to make. I'll just go back to the profaned capital because there's something which is interesting. Well, amongst all the other things. Okay. So, in the profaned capital, there are some enemies that you meet. I'm not speaking about the ones which are basically the different, the ones that apparently went to work as jailers in Irithyll. Although I can't help but wonder how long they were down here. Maybe Sullivan did something with the... No, he discovered the flame down here already. My mistake. Anyway. The enemy I'm speaking of is this fun individual. Now it says the profaned flame only burns human flesh. So there's something which I would like you to just notice about this quickly. Oh dear, thank you. Which is, that one had no head. However, if we go to Lothric, the roof of Lothric Castle, I'm trying to think of which bonfire would be the best one to get to. One of the ones in the archives. Okay, so let's go to an archive bonfire. You see these other gargoyles. Yeah, let's just go with this one. Oh, actually, the Twin Princes might have been a better one. Oh well. But yeah, on the roof of Irithyll Castle, there are some more of those gargoyle things. But there is a very noticeable difference. They have heads. The ones in the profaned capital did not have heads. So, well, I think that there were gargoyles from what we call the profaned capital in Lothric before the profaned flame did its nasty things and profaned the place. Yeah, there seemed to be a slight FPS issue there. I still want to know what those weird, creepy, floaty things are. But yeah. I destroyed statue. No, not. Where is it? It'd be over here, wouldn't it? Yeah, I can't remember how to get to the enemy that I'm speaking about. But yeah, they're somewhere on, well, like I said, on the roof of Lothric Castle, there are gargoyles with heads, unlike the ones in the profaned capital, where they're lacking heads. So I think that the gargoyles in this game are humans that are somehow combined with stone. I'm not entirely sure how that would work, but well, there's an entire covenant in... Oh no, it's not a covenant, it's just items in this game. Devoted to becoming dragons, so it seems humans can become other things. Or it was a weird, gross combination of man and rock. But yeah, in short, the people of Karthus were experimenting with the Abyss and trying to burn it. They somehow managed, and the flame that they made was a profaned one. It then somehow rained down on Yorm's place of, well, Yorm's home, after Yorm had left to link the flame. And the gargoyle things are part human. So yeah, that's my somewhat incoherent lore ramble. I might come out with some more of these if I have any other decent ideas, or, well, I don't even know if this one qualifies as a decent idea. But yeah, I hope you at least enjoyed listening to the strange thought process, and, you know, thank you for watching. Bye for now.